Morning, YouTube. AJ here. Hope you're doing well. Oh, you fell over. Morning, YouTube. AJ here. Is it still morning? Yes, it is morning. I hope you're doing well. I just thought I'll turn you guys on while I eat my breakfast. I'm just having some, it looks a bit of a mess in there, but it's porridge oats, chia seeds, banana, cinnamon, mixed spice, salt, so pink salt, raspberries, some dark chocolate broken up and pushed inside so it kind of melts, and then some double chocolate whey. So it's Optimum Nutrition, of course. That's the brand that I work with, and if you want to get a discount, just use my code. I'll put it on the screen. You get discount on everything on the store. So yeah, I'm eating with my baby spoon just to stop me from eating too quickly. This is real good. So I'm getting myself, this is kind of like my pre-workout meal. I was supposed to go to the gym super early this morning and then get all my admin done when I get home, but I was really feeling not great this morning. PMS has been kicking my ass a little bit. I'm due in like a day or two, and yeah, normally I don't let it get to me, but I've just not been feeling my best. So I thought, let me just get some work done. So I've been doing some admin work, planning content for like my Instagram posts, getting back to clients. I'm just making plans really. So I thought it'd be better if I just have a little bit of a rest, get some more meals in me. So this is actually the second thing I'm eating today. And then have a little bit more energy when I get to the gym because I am training legs today. I am having a bit of a deload this week. My coach has decided to do that for me because like I've been really stressed, so my stress kind of affects my sleep, and all of that affects my weight. So when I get stressed, I just hold on to weight, and plus I haven't been really drinking as much water as I normally do, so I feel like that's part of it as well. So I just need to get my head back in the game and remember what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, how much I love it, and yeah. But I am human. So I'm just going through my daily task book. So I've got a book that I write in all my tasks for the day, and I try and tick off as many as I can, and it just kind of helps me to kind of get it all out of my head because I always have things in my head and I'm moving from one thing to the next all the time. So at least if I write things down, I'm less likely to forget them, and then I can see what is most important in that particular day. What do I need to get done first? Get it done, tick it off, and then just move on to the next. And I do this every day, so I either write them all out in the evening or I'll do it first thing in the morning. So yeah, I do have everything in my Google Calendar as well, so everything's kind of time blocked in my day. And then the micro things I write them down. This is so good. It's so important to eat things that you actually enjoy when you're in a calorie deficit because it makes it so much easier to stay on track. The fact that I have chocolate in here, it just keeps me sane. So what do you have planned for the day? It is Saturday for me. It's supposed to be really hot today apparently, but it looks really gloomy outside. As you can see, my lighting is really dark and I'm right by a window. So yeah, it's not great. And it is 10:07 in the morning. So I'm probably going to get to the gym about 11ish, I think. So I'm going to train my legs, do a bit of cardio. Yeah. And then I've got to go and do a little bit of food shopping, just to do a little bit of extra meal prep. I don't feel like I've got much meal prep to do. I don't think I'm really running out of stuff. It's more of the stuff I need to put on my breakfast, like my berries and that. I use those every day and I'm running out. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna finish eating this, watch some YouTube, and get inspired to train. Sorry I have to have you this way round, but it's the only way I can get you in my car right now. I used to have like a holder on the side of my window. This is what it was stuck on with, and the bit that goes on here to hold the actual camera has gone somewhere. I don't know what I've done with it. It's probably under the seat or in the boot, or I have no idea. But I need to get another one because I haven't done any, recording for quite some time. I kind of forgot about it. It's really kind of when you need things that you start to think about them. So yeah, and I just realised my mic is inside. Something's happened to my mirror. 1 second, I just need to sort that out. It's a bit not straight. It looks kind of pushed in. It looks like, let me show you. Excuse me. Look, it's pushed in and I can't get it out. I tell you can't have anything. Okay, so I sorted out my mirror. And now let's get ready to go to the motherfucking gym. Excuse my language, but that's just the mood I'm in at the minute. So I'm gonna have my gum. This is like the only gum that I like. It's the bubble mint. Has to be extra. Wrigley's extra. And I like to chew it quite a lot. Okay, I think we're ready. Let me shut these windows. One thing I hate about driving is my hair. My hair's gotten so long now that it just gets in the way. It doesn't matter what I do with it. If I try and put it up, because I'm sure I have to have my seat pumped up, okay? So if I have it up in a bun, it almost hits the ceiling. If I have it in a ponytail, my head can't go back properly. And then the weight of my hair is just a bit much. I just have to reverse and let somebody out. Yeah, sorry, I had to just reverse all the way back because only one car can get through where all these other cars are parked, and it was their right of way. So I was a good noodle and I reversed back so they could go. So what do you guys have planned for your Saturday? Put it in the description below. What do you do on a Saturday? Saturdays to me used to be like get up early, clean the house, that sort of thing. That was more like when my daughter was younger. Now it's just like I don't really have a particular schedule. I just try and make things work the best I can. The only thing I do have schedule with is my work. It's the only thing I can really schedule. That's why I try to keep any PT that I do, my clients have their own time slots, and the only time we really change it is if someone's going on holiday. Oh man, sorry about that. I just went past a speed camera and my car alerts me to let me know. So when it does that, it reconnects back to the phone again and it turns my music on. So it just started music randomly, so I had to stop it. I don't want to get copywritten, or probably I'll be fine. I'm not like monetizing this channel at all, obviously. I have no views so that's not an issue, but I just don't want to risk it. So yeah, driving to the gym and I forgot what I was saying, but what was I saying? Who knows? goes. Oh yeah, routine. So my clients, yeah, they all have their own slots, and I just try and do whatever else I can around that. I do like to have my training on set days and times though, but again, I've had to move around a lot of things with work this past 2 weeks, so my training schedule's been affected, and it's kind of like everything's just been a bit mad the last few weeks. But I plan to get it back on track. I don't want to just let things take me away. I want to stay in control of as much as I can. So yeah, I can't be woe is me. I have to be proactive and just work on what I can. But anyway, I'm gonna go, and I will let you know when I get to this gym, give you a little view, and yeah, see you later. Okay, so I've just made it to the gym. Phone, logbook, creatine inter-workout mix, headphones, not that I always wear them because our gym generally has pretty good music, and then my bag with my just bits that I might need. So I've got like wrist attachments, hand grip thingies, the attachments for kickbacks, my lifting belt, knee straps, all that sort of thing. I've got my other headphones, so like my earbud ones. You know, these might die. And yeah, I've got bands, just everything you would need for a gym session, basically. So I'm gonna go, and I'll let you know how this goes. And one thing I know for sure, this gym is going to be super busy. One, the car park is pretty full, and secondly, I decided to come at a stupid time on a Saturday. That's why, one of the reasons why I always come early, because I like to kind of get my shit done. I keep swearing, I'm so sorry. Get my stuff done, in, out, bish bash bosh. Don't know why I keep coming out with these weird sayings, but there you go. Anyway, let's get into this gym. Oh, I'm sitting in. Look at that. I'm going to be in the cinema.
so I'm out of the gym now, and I must say that was actually a really good session. I felt tired through it, but I think it was just being in that environment, being back in the gym that I train at versus the gym that I work at, just made a massive difference. Because the past week I have literally just been training predominantly at work. So when I'm at work, I feel like I'm just checking off a list. I'm just ticking off boxes. I'm not able to get really in my head, not in my head, but out of my head really, and just focus on the training. I'm always thinking, I've got to get this done because I've got a client. I've got to get this done because I'm going to start my shift now. It's just, as much as I love where I work, I love it. And I love I love the gym itself, but it's no good when I'm trying to do it around work. It just doesn't work. It's almost like, I don't know how people do it when they work from home. Like, you work from home, how do you switch off and separate work from home unless you've got an office space? Not everybody has an office space in their house. But yeah, so it was good. My mind feels better. I'm now going to go off to Morrison's. I've got a few bits to get from there, and then I've got a few bits I need to get from Lidl or Aldi, one of the two. Probably go to Aldi because where I live, we've got an Aldi literally right next doors to Morrison's. So I'm going to go do that and then go home, clean the kitchen, sort out my meals for tomorrow because I'm working a whole day tomorrow. So yeah, when I say working the whole day, I'll be at the gym working the whole day. I'm doing 8 till 6 and I need to train before I start my shift. So, and again, I'm going to see if I can get back down here and train and get it all in before I go to work. Otherwise, I'm going to do my session at work and then just get it done there. I think I might end up doing that because, to be fair, it's not so bad doing it before we open because there's nobody else there. It's just me. Even though I feel like sometimes I have to feel like, yeah, I've got to hurry up. But I'll fight. Oh, who knows? We'll see in the morning. We'll just see where I end up in the morning. Yeah, I just want to listen to some music and just vibe. So I'll catch you later.
Please excuse the chaos behind me. This is just the reality of my office space right now. But anyway, I've got my little book out and I'm going to, I think I've already written some stuff. Actually, maybe I haven't. Stuff I need to do for today. What I need to do, sometimes I kind of use this as a journal as well. So basically I'll write in my to-do stuff and then underneath it I may write any thoughts, feelings that I have. Evaluate the day a little bit sometimes. Just depends if I write in the morning or if I write in the evening. I didn't tick off my stuff from yesterday, so I'm going to do that now. So I did do my way in. I did go to the gym and I did my quads there. I did my work there. I haven't scheduled my post, so I'm going to do that today. Done that. And I did that. Right, so I still need to plan my content for the week. And yeah, so I'm going to, first of all, I always weigh in every day. I've already done it actually. So I'm just going to write that in. So my daily task. And the date today is Sunday the 17th of August. And as it's a Sunday, I don't do any PT on a Sunday, but I do work a whole day shift at the atrium. So I'm doing 8 till 6 p.m. So 8 a.m. So atrium, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. So it's a long ass day, but I will try and get some bits of my own done today. So when there's some quiet times, I'm pretty much the only person on shift apart from the first part of the morning. So I will try and get in some admins. I will bring my laptop with me just to, on the off chance I can get something done. So weigh in, always do my weigh in. And I was 53.7 kg today. I'm not where I want to be, but my cycle, my period is due. I keep saying that my period is due. It should be due today now. So I just wanted to hope and get out of the way. But it makes my weight go up quite a bit. It went up quite a bit, but it's kind of coming down again. Even though my period hasn't come yet, it's started to come back down, so that's good. So what I will do, sometimes I will move over stuff from the day before and add it on, but if it's quite a long-winded, I won't bother writing it again. I'll just put complete from yesterday. So I'm going to write that on this one. So complete tasks from yesterday. I've got client check-ins to do. If I can't get those done at work, which normally I don't, I do those when I get home. Check-in with clients. I also do a check-in with myself on a Sunday, just to go over all my training, my nutrition, make sure I'm keeping on track with my steps. I never used to do that, because I just check in with my coach on a Wednesday, and then she gives me my feedback on a Thursday. But sometimes I get up to the Thursday and Wednesday, and I realise I've not kept on track with everything as I'm filling out the forms and stuff. So it's just like a little mini check-in just to make sure I am on track for the week. So I write that in. Check in with myself. And then in the evening, I always prep my meal for the next day. So on a Monday, I actually do my meal prep. So I don't always have everything I need for the Monday, the full day. So I know I've got enough for, obviously, my breakfast. I put that together every day. And I know tomorrow I've got enough for my second meal, so my lunch. But I will have to meal prep the rest of my meals, and I'll prep for the next 4 days. So I always prep for 4 days or 4.5 days, so that morning bit is always covered. So I prep on a Monday because I finish work. When I say work, I mean in a facility. I finish working there at about 12. And then on a Thursday, I generally meal prep because it's my day off. I haven't been able to do that the last few weeks because I've literally been working so much on my Thursdays, so it's been like juggling it around as much as I can throughout my week. So I'm going to finish writing up this, and then I'm going to make my pre-workout, which is going to be cream of rice today, which I haven't had since my last prep, and I'm quite looking forward to having it. It's just going to be like a really small amount, just enough just to keep me going for my training, and then I'll have my actual breakfast after I do my first class with my gym. 320 calories, 40 grams of protein. Bathroom. I might just go straight into my bedroom. I need to switch out our sheets, and then we're gonna go work out. Look at all the stuff I need just to leave the house. So we've got my lunch bag here, so all my meal preps in there. There I've got my work uniform, toiletries, and then in that little green bag there I've got rice cakes and something else. Can't remember. Anyway, things that couldn't fit in here. And then there I've got my bag, which has like everyday stuff, and my laptop, my tablet, my purse, my keys will go in there. And then my tripod's on the top, because I may get some footage in the gym, but we will see how busy it is. Even though it's like 4:30 a.m. at the minute, it is that gym that gets busy at all times.
It's so dark. Hey, so I forgot to do my intro workout, so I had to go back inside, go mix up my drink, and yeah, so here I am again. So I'm just going to check what movements I've got today. I've been going back and forth on if it's worth going to the other gym or going to work gym. I'm doing hams and glutes today. Let me see. So I've got standing hamstring curl, Romanian deadlift, glute drive, single leg press, seated ham curl. Right, so this one I can pretty much do all right at work, so I'm going to do it there just to get it done. Yeah, and then I have to rush back to the work gym because I've got to open up as well, so I don't want to risk being late or anything. So let's get moving. That took forever to get to work. Bearing in mind, it's early ass in the morning, right? So there's no traffic, but there's like loads of road closures that I didn't know about, and I had to keep diverting my route, and so it took me a hell of a lot longer to get here, and I just got to go get on a train now. Well, I've got to get in the building. I just opened the gates, now I've got to go in. We're going to have a good workout, guys. Nonetheless, we're going to have a good... Okay, so this is really all the stuff I have now, because I had to take stuff that was in the car. So that was in the car from overnight, and that was in the car as well. So that's my gym stuff, like my bits. That's got my posing shoes in there. So if I get a chance, I'll do some posing practice. Here's the gym. So I haven't got all the lights on, because when I'm here by myself, I actually like it quite dim like this. It's quite chilled. Not got the lights on around the back or over here as yet, but as I move around, if I need the lights on, I'll put them on. And the cardio stuff upstairs. So yeah, just gonna quickly run to the ladies before I start and get the session on the way. So this is how I'm looking currently. I still have quite a lot of body fat to lose, but I do have quite a bit of time still. Got a little bit of a podge here, but I am holding on to water. Cycle is due to start today, but if it will start today, I don't know. I felt it would be yesterday, just because I had like a lot of like cramping and stuff along here, but nothing's happened. I've had, you know, my normal symptoms, but nothing yet. We will see. And my supplements have come. So if you didn't know, I am a brand ambassador for Optimum Nutrition. So if you want anything from the brand on their website, it's AJ Fit 20 to get discounts on the whole of your shop. So use it. You win, I win. We all get our gains. Yeah, I'll definitely do an unboxing of that at some point today. That's something I can definitely get done while I'm at work today, is do my unboxing. I can't remember what I got. But yeah, I'm always happy to see that box. And I always get it delivered to work, because I'm here more than I'm at home. And if I have it delivered at home and I'm not there, they don't tend to leave it outside because there's nowhere to leave it. So I take it back to the depot and either have to get it re-delivered or I've got to go and pick it up. So it's easier. There's always somebody here, even if I'm not. So like I can come here and my delivery is always going to be here.
say. Yes, extra small. So this is extra small, and it's not small enough anymore. I do have another belt in the boot of my car. It's one of those ones with the prongs, and I made it smaller when I was on prep, and I just haven't bothered to enlarge it again as I got bigger. This is obviously from my last prep. I just thought there's no point. I'll just use my other belts. So I've been using these ones, and I'm getting to the point where I need my other belt. I don't even feel like that. I'm not even nowhere near that lean, so I'm very surprised that my waist has come in that much, but I will grab my other belt the next session. I'll do it at the end of the session. Okay, so I've finished my training. Well, not finished, I've still got 2 things that I need to do, but as always, time's not enough, so I'm going to finish it again after my shift, which I finished at 6 p.m. tonight. So I'll just have to finish it then and try and do my cardio. So I can show you what I've got actually. So this doesn't look like much like this, but when it's all put together it will. So it's porridge oats and chia seeds. There's some cinnamon and other bits in there. I'm going to mash a banana into that as well. And I'm also going to add some raspberries, banana, dark chocolate that I'm going to break up and melt into them. I can show you all that one you can have in it. And then some protein powder, soy milk. That's that. For one of my meals, I'm not going to say lunch or dinner, it could be whatever it is. I've got chips, homemade chips, some chicken thighs and green beans. And one of my other meals, it's just, I've got spinach in there, cherry tomatoes, tuna, some seasoning on top. I'm going to have that with 6 rice cakes, and I have butter for my rice cakes, and then just a boiled egg. So that is what I'm eating today, and my last meal I'll have when I get home. Right now I've just come up here to make coffee, and then I'm going to go set up my class for the day. If you don't use something like this, you really should. It's basically salted caramel flavoured syrup. You can put it in your coffee, desserts. I just really use it for my coffee. Sometimes I put it in my porridge if I forget my vanilla drops. But it's just game changing. It just makes the coffee taste like a nice treat. So yeah, I use that. 0 calorie.